We're back in southern Belize in the city of Placencia, and this morning we're going to be eating the most famous Belizean breakfast, fried jacks. And after this, we're headed to some Mayan chocolate makers. I'm really excited to do this. I love chocolate. Let's dive into it. And this morning we're starting off with the traditional Belizean breakfast, which is fried jacks. And I'm here with my friend Dr. Lira from Taste Belize. How you doing?
I'm good.
So what do we do here at Detach?
Detach is famous for fried jacks. They make the best ones in Placencia Village. And so we're going to get to go into the kitchen and learn how that's done. They're fluffy, they're puffy, they're delicious, and we're going to do that.
And they're huge.
Yeah.
My amazing staff.
Hey guys. Morning, morning.
That's our head chef, Miss Ruby. That is her assistant, Miss Julia. And that's the second assistant, Mr. Lester.
Then this is the
Go
fried
ahead,
jack.
get on.
Oh, they're making some eggs. So right over here, we just made the fried jacks. So that here it is, right? So a little different. I've seen huge fried jacks. I've seen smaller ones. These are the ones that we had similar with Nutella. We had like a dessert one over in San Pedro. Look, nice and fluffy. Still very, very hot. Just came out of the oil. Wow. And then over here, we have paratha. It's a tortilla.
That's a tortilla.
It looks like a paratha. It looks very similar to the Indian paratha.
It's a tortilla.
It's a flatbread, right? On the grill.
That's their go-to.
Nice. How many eggs do you crack a day?
About 6 crates.
Six crates. Oh my gosh. Fried jacks. You're just taking it off the top?
You guys have some of the best refried meats in the village because you got that nice onion.
Very nice.
Got your coconut flakes on it.
Where's the whipped cream? So here they don't just do fried jacks, they do breakfast, right? So they have Belgian waffles, they have eggs. What I love is beans. These beans are so good. And the secret here is they put coconut milk, right? Coconut milk? Coconut oil? So coconut oil, not coconut milk.
Once I reached the size that I wanted, then I cut it in 4 pieces and then cut it and I go and fry it in the deep fryer.
Strictly with savory stuff. Like even the powdered sugar, it's for tourists. Like the real authentic Belizean fried jack breakfast, nothing sweet.
Let's go.
The stuffed jack?
That's for him. Right there, Nathan.
Thank you so much.
And I got one for me too.
Some homemade guava jelly as well.
Nice.
Guava jelly, huh?
That's a Placencia specialty. Thank you. Yeah.
Johnny cake.
Johnny cakes, yes. I love
Johnny cakes looks like bakes, huh? And this is fried jack breakfast. The original, and mine is stuffed.
That's right. Stuffed with a lot of delicious savory treats. So you got refried beans and scrambled eggs and meat inside of this thing.
Looks like a bomb. And right here we have our breakfast. So we have 2 different fried jacks, the original and the stuffed. So what do we have in this one?
This one has refried beans, scrambled eggs, and meat stuffed inside of the dough, and then they deep fry this thing.
Yeah, it's like a monster comparison, right? This is a little more long, right? And super mountain inside. Let's see. This is huge. Oh, wow. Look at all that goodness.
It's all mushed up in there. So.
It's all mushed up.
And if you're eating the traditional fried jack, you don't use silverware. You tear pieces off and you do this. You know, that's how you eat it.
It's like doughy, but also crispy.
So, I mean, basically, they're starting with they pre-cook the eggs, the bacon, everything that goes inside. Then they pat out, this is tortilla dough, flour tortilla dough. So it's the same dough you make for flour tortillas. You pat it out like you're making a flour tortilla, then you put the pre-cooked filling inside, you fold it over, you deep fry it. So the inside is still gonna be a little doughy, the outside gets nice and crisp.
Yeah, so in terms of like what it reminds me of, it's like almost like a breakfast empanada. Never seen it in this size. They also added cheese on top, and over here is like just tomato sauce. Like a
Salsa.
No salsa.
You know, you gotta get your veggies in there too.
Yeah, of course. Everything here is salsa, beans, eggs, right?
We call this a Belizean breakfast because you find this in a lot of Belizean homes, either in the form of a tortilla, a flour tortilla, Johnny cakes, or fried jacks. These are all very affordable things to put on the breakfast plate because flour is a cheap staple. It doesn't get taxed. It's on the list of tax-exempt staple foods in this country, and so are beans, and so is corn, and so is rice, and so is chicken. So that's why we find these things over and over again, because these are the most affordable foods for any family. And when you do get an opportunity, you can try some Johnny cake with some of this guava jelly. And this guava jelly is made by Ms. Kunchi. Ms. Kunchi is one of the grand matriarchs of this village. She also had 10 kids. She's basically like the grandma of a quarter of Placencia. And she makes amazing guava jelly. And that's her guava jelly we have right here.
So like basically everybody's related to her in this village?
Like a quarter of the village, yeah.
That's great. Actually reminds me of my childhood. Having just having a lot of fried dough. I ate a lot of dough back in the day.
The Venezuelan doughboy, huh?
I was. Johnny cake. So it is a bake.
Yes,
so
and you
baked dough. Open it up, and then I just dip it into this guava.
Yeah, man, put some guava jelly on there. Ms. Kunchi's guava jelly.
Coconut, right?
Yes. It's not a Johnny cake if it's not made with coconut milk.
Oh, it's great. It's a little dense, a little flaky, but I love the guava.
Gotcha, Val.
So usually we would take a knife and we split them right in half, and then you can find these sold on the side of the road, and they put a layer of refried beans, put some cheese, and this is like your to-go fast food breakfast, one of the many different to-go fast food breakfast options.
Okay.
Right? So you could put some beans on there, put some refried beans. Now, real Belizean refried beans, they need to be refried with coconut oil. And so this particular restaurant, they know what they're doing. These beans have that coconutty flavor. Then you would just throw that on. The Belizean egg McMuffin right here. That's Belizean fast food.
What a beast. So eggs, ham. What else is in here? Is there bacon? I love the fried jacks, but this is the best part of this restaurant. Right here on the beach in Placencia. Incredible. So you can come here in your bathing suit, have some breakfast, jump in the water, come back out, and just relax. This is a real chill spot, guys. On this peninsula, you just hang out and enjoy life.
Our barbecue grill spot.
So what are you doing there?
Lunch special.
Well, I'm flipping some chicken here, bud. Got some chicken at the bottom and some ribs on the top there.
So this is for the lunch special, right?
Yeah.
Every Sunday?
Yeah, this is for 12 o'clock.
Yeah, that smells so good. Nice and smoky.
Oh, yes.
Nice and charred.
It's getting there.
Wow. Good chicken, some pork ribs, right?
Yeah, that's some.
Smells good, right?
Yeah, heaven.
So next up, we're going to a Mayan village to make some chocolate.
That's right. And learn all about cacao farming.
And we're gonna have a drink that's like pure chocolate, right?
That's right.
No
yeah,
sugar.
We are.
Let's go, guys.
Like a 2.5 is like your ride or die best buddy. It's a new Belizean microbrewery, and it's 2.5 beer. So like you're supposed to have a 2.5 with your 2.5. Yeah, that's our airport right there that you just were filming. It's our great little airstrip. We have 2 flights coming in from Maya Island Air and Tropic Air. So you can get in at Belize International and then you just fly right down here to Placencia. Easy thing.
Yeah, so if you don't want to drive the 3 hours down, you can easily do that, right? But the drive is an experience.
So we're at the entrance road to the Coxcomb Jaguar Reserve and Maya Center Village, and this is a Mopan Maya community, and we're going to be making chocolate here, the ancient Maya way.
You got the whole experience.
It's a beautiful time of year to be here because
nice. Wow, yeah.
these trees, these are called Madre de Cacao, or Mother of Cacao trees.
So if you guys don't know, here in southern Belize, they produce some of the best cacao on planet Earth in terms of quality. So what are we doing here today?
Welcome to our cacao farm.
Over 3,000 trees on a 10-acre plot.
Yeah. And
Wow.
two types of seeds. Look at these seeds. Wow. So it's like seaweed chocolate starch chocolate.
This is where it all begins, guys, right here.
So this one that you're looking at right here, the red one, this is Forastero Cacao. This variety is not a fine flavor variety. It is more bitter in flavor. This is the variety you find mostly in West Africa.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the one I saw in West Africa.
So this variety is fine for making milk chocolate, but it's quite bitter for making dark chocolate. So they do have some of that on this farm, but in Belize we're mostly growing these green varieties. The green cacao is called Criollo cacao. This is an heirloom variety. This is a fine flavored cacao, and it's considered to have the best flavor profile of all 3 cacao varieties. Now there are a lot of different hybrids and cultivars of cacao today, but Criollo cacao and Trinitario cacao, those are the fine flavored ones. That's what we mostly grow in Belize.
The red one I see here, this is what I saw in Ghana. So they always have the red, right? This is more West
bitter.
Africa, more bitter.
Yeah. Good for milk chocolate.
And then the bottom ones here, are these dead?
Yes, you
They're
see
dead.
the hole there?
Yeah.
That is where a woodpecker came
A
and pecked a
woodpecker.
hole in it and ruined it for us.
So a woodpecker destroyed this one.
Yes.
Because this is an organic farm, there's no pesticides, right? So they're not trying to fend off all those, you know, birds, squirrels, raccoons, etc. Wow, so many trees. 3,000 trees. Oh, it's
Same
muddy,
fruit,
huh?
same type of fruit, same kind, green fruit, red fruits, white fruits. Some of them will be ripe, some of them are not ripe. But there are different seeds. There's a ripe one here,
That's ripe?
a ripe one right here. Started out green, then it turns to yellow color. That's when they're ripe and ready. That's when we harvest.
So this is the green one, it turns yellow when it's ripe.
That's right.
It's good. The woodpecker just attacked this
it.
pod.
Yes.
You can see right there, like drilled a hole in there. You can see the flesh in there. See the nice little cacao flesh.
So you'll get a nice lead in there, and then we can open it.
Look at these red ones. Super
They're not
nice.
ripe, though.
They're not ripe.
No, they turn yellow and orange when they're ripe.
So they turn orange and yellow when they're ripe. And over here we have more green ones. Oh yeah, look at that one.
So this is considered also, along with Criollo, this Trinitario variety is the second fine flavor variety. So that's what we want to use for really high quality dark chocolate. And that's what we're famous for in Belize, is these high quality beans that make fine flavored dark chocolate.
So here we have the Criollo variety. So the way you pick this is that you don't rip it off, you twist it just like this. Right? Easy. Sometimes when I shake these, you feel it. Other ones you don't.
And then he breaks it open.
Thank you.
Up this fruit right here, and this is how we open them up. No other tool except a clap. And you just tuck them in the middle, rotate a bit, and then they break open. This is the starting of chocolate right here.
Oh, right there. Love
That's where
this.
chocolate starts from.
This is it. Check this out. It won't come out.
Oh,
Rubber
rubber
bean,
bean, two or two, put it in your mouth to suck on. Don't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff, right?
Very fruity,
It's sweet.
sweet, fruity.
Nice flesh.
That's what it is.
Very nice flesh. To break through?
You can do it if you like to, but it won't be tasty, you know.
No, once it gets to the bean.
But it'll be healthy.
Once you get to the bean, it's very bitter.
It'll be bitter, but not super bitter.
But I like the flesh.
Yes, the flavor tastes like banana,
Exactly.
mangoish,
It has a weird chocolate flavor in it.
very different types of flavor. That's what it is.
Eat the whole thing.
Go ahead, go for it.
It is unique.
Do your thing, man.
It's lychee. Bite through the whole thing.
So this is what you're eating.
What's the seed?
That's the inside of the seeds.
What's this here? You have to ferment, dry, roast, and then eventually you get to the chocolate making, right?
That's right. You grind it after you do the roasting. Once the cacao beans are roasted, then they have to be de-shelled. The shells are removed off each seed, and then that gets ground with sugar and other things to make a chocolate bar.
And now we're gonna go to the factory to see them making some chocolate. We're gonna try some, and we're gonna try the super bitter drink.
Enjoy your
Thanks,
day.
Mr.
Thanks for
Narciso.
coming.
Really
Thanks for
appreciate
coming.
you
Oh,
letting
man,
us
thank you so
stay
much.
on
Thank
your
you. Thank you
farm.
so much. We
Have a good
appreciate
one,
it.
my friend.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day. Thank you, Mr.
you,
Narciso.
Let's go, guys. That was
Killing
so
it,
tasty.
killing it. You just wolfed that shit down.
I did. It was yummy.
Belize.
So the chocolate factory is upstairs, and right here, we're gonna see the process. Hello, how you doing?
Good, good. Welcome you to Chiang Mai Chocolate. This is where we show our people the way we make chocolate traditionally. No machine involved. Everything is done by hand, from the farm to the bean and the bean to the chocolate in your hand. So I will ask my assistant Roberto Pop to do this for you, to show you how it's done, and after he's done, then I'll show you the other portion that we do. So Roberto, please join us as we show our good people here how we make chocolate traditionally.
And are these chocolate nibs or
Cacao nibs, yes.
Cacao nibs.
So these are cacao nibs. So this is after roasting. So these ones have been roasted here on the open fire. So these are all roasted cacao beans, and as you can see here, it's still pretty much with the shell. So these are roasted cacao beans with the shell. So what we do is we need to roast them, and how we get to this form is really that. So you can see here, what we can do is,
So you open them up?
yeah, we can crack open the shell. You can really see there's a thin layer of shell on there.
And is this edible? I mean, it is.
Yeah,
but
it is. Yeah,
Is it tasty?
it's dark. It's dark chocolate. Yeah.
It's like 100%, right?
Yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah, you can try it. Yeah. So you can see this the bean without the shell. So if we do this now, you have roasted cacao nibs. So these are now cacao nibs without the shells. This is what we will be using now to make our chocolate. So we're gonna make chocolate.
So I'm gonna
with
try
that
it.
there. Yeah, you can taste it. Yeah.
So 100%.
Yeah, that's 100%.
So the most bitter you can get,
Yeah.
but also the healthiest.
Yeah, so that's really healthy as it is. Yeah. So we have added some cacao nibs. So let's make chocolate.
Wow, yeah, layer. It's like super, it's like melted.
Yeah?
My turn, huh?
Yeah. So you want to place your fingers halfway there.
Halfway like this?
Yeah. Comes behind there.
Like a modern pencil, right?
Yeah.
We call this the chocolate fitness for life program. You can eat all the chocolate you want, but you gotta make it yourself
I mean, the
from
smell, guys.
scratch using stone tools.
You know, the aroma of chocolate coming out of there? Incredible. Stone tools, the traditional way, right? How the Mayans used to make chocolate. So I should get these like little pieces, right?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
You can really smell that chocolate as well.
No, I'm about to like lick this thing.
Yeah.
It's that good. It's like it smells so good, bro. And that's ready?
Yeah,
So-
that's 100%.
100%.
Yeah, we have sticks here as well. You can give it a taste. That's 100% dark chocolate.
I'm a big fan of like 85%.
85?
Yeah. This is good, but it's intense.
Yeah.
And over here you have a few of the products, right? So they have 80% cacao. You have milk chocolate, white chocolate. You have cocoa tea. The different other products here. It's very nice. Wow. Literally can just lick this plate. It's that good.
Volcanoes in Belize. So this was actually traded from the Maya kingdoms in what are called the Maya Highlands, which is now Guatemala, where the volcanoes and the volcanic stone was.
Yeah.
No, I have it every day, bro.
Yeah.
Every day I have chocolate. So
100%.
100%. From here we're gonna add some
Some
sugar.
sugar, yeah. So this sugar here is, we make it ourselves. So we do not buy sugar from the stores. We pulverize our own sugar. So when you taste our sugar, you taste different flavors from it. That's why for us, we don't need anything else inside our chocolate. Because we added that powdered form ingredient, what we need to do is we need to add some oil in there. So we're gonna take the oil. So the oil that we have added is, we have added chocolate oil, cacao. So we do some mixing, and I'm gonna do a little bit more
grinding on there.
What I love is that they're added sugar that they did themselves, or they refined it themselves, right? They didn't go through a factory. So it's gonna taste a little different.
There we go.
Wow.
That's with the sugar.
It tastes different.
It's with the sugar.
It's good. It's better. I like it better this way.
Of course, we always need a little bit of sugar. That's why I said like 85% is good. 100% is a little too intense for me.
Too dark, yeah. But it's salty.
Put this all in a cup for me, man.
Yeah.
This is how you make chocolate bars. Oh, you had some
Cacao
nibs.
nib, and then I'll go the same here.
So you place the cacao into the freezer. 10 minutes later, it's ready, and then we have chocolate bars.
The chili chocolate is not something that is common that most people love. It's because they don't really understand what chili tastes like in chocolate. But this is how the Maya people have it. This is how they enjoy it all the time. Most of the time, the chili is drunk by these special like royalty right, in the Mayan society. So they love the chili dark chocolate. These are just some of the infused alcoholic beverages that we make for people that they want to do chocolate in a cocktail form.
You said alcohol?
So we're going to go ahead and taste it later. But for now, let us do the traditional Maya drink. This is how we do it ourselves. We've shown you how the chocolate are mixed inside when they're grinding it, putting all the other ingredients except no sugar. Alright? So now what we're going to do is we're going to use hot water, already pre-made some, and we're going to put it in here. But the water has to be very hot, otherwise the oil inside the drink will not be mixing. So now we've got our hot water in there. Again, this is our dish, the calabash. We don't have this expensive porcelain. The Mayas don't know about that. All we know about is trees and wild stuff. Basically, this is a calabash. It grows on a tree and it becomes a fruit. So we split it in half and we made a cup from it. Alright, this is what the Maya people use. And then we carve our spoons out of pieces of wood. As you can see, we have our traditional grounded chocolate already made. So we're just going to scoop out some, right? And we're going to put it in there, which is probably all we need because this is high powered drink. And then you mix, see? Then you mix it until it starts to kind of like a froth. And that's where the flavor is, because what we're trying to get at was trying to get the oil along with the solids to mix quite nicely with the water, so it mixes and tastes what it should taste like. All right, so we keep going, we don't stop. Okay. All right, so now it's basically mixed. So now you can go ahead and taste your drink.
So right now I'm trying a pure cacao drink.
Right, traditional Mayan drink.
Traditional Mayan drink is just hot water mixed with cacao.
You add spices. No sugar. This is how the Maya people always have it.
So I'd say this is like a hot chocolate, but with no sugar.
No sugar.
That's it.
But there are spices in there that gives that added flavor that you will not find in regular hot chocolate.
It's actually, it's not as bitter as I thought it was going to be, but it's nice. I'll have more.
Let's do it.
You can add some rum into this if you want.
Yes, we can add rum a little later.
And these over here are the ones with alcohol, right?
Right, those are with the alcohol. Those are more for cocktail like that. We're trying to market much of the chocolate we make in different forms, in different ways. We even add these real chocolate into ice creams. But this is just the traditional way. We're going to go to that a little later.
I like this though. Yeah, this is very enjoyable. I guess, I don't know, a cold day in Belize, you have some of this, right?
That's the best you can have in a cold day.
There is a cold day, right?
That there is in Belize if you're used to heat.
I'm sure there is.
So the traditional drink that we have here is a drink that is a special drink. It's not something that you can just have everywhere you go. It's served in special occasions, wedding, ceremonies, get together, or when you have your grandparents come to visit you, because this is a special treat. This is not something that we do every day. Not like a regular store hot chocolate, you go and get it and then it's there. No, it's different. So this is still treated very special, very secretly among the Maya people, and especially because we treat it as a very secret drink. You know, this is the drink of the gods.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
There's actually a lot of flavor in there.
Rum in chocolate, but with my own mix and own flavor and ingredients that are still, I haven't signed $1 million agreement on yet. But this is what it is. So we call it Julio's Chocolate Teeny. It's similar to that of a chocolate martini, but a lot more better, right? We're going to give you a taste, and look how thick it is, see? And then I want you to try that.
This is the chocolate martini. Chocolatini.
Julio's Teeny, chocolate teeny.
I mean, you feel a little bit of alcohol. It's nice and thick. It's a little cold. I guess I'll have more.
we can pour more if you want.
Yeah, it's a little more, a little more. Is that okay?
That's fine.
It's so tasty. No, but the chocolate, wow, that's good stuff. Very nice flavor. Oh my gosh, it's like the ultimate Baileys, man.
Not yet. We're going to get to that yet.
Oh, you're gonna get that? Oh, that's another one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's really good. Yeah, a lot of chocolate, thick. It's good. I'm gonna have to finish it as well.
See how nice and thick that is? We'll do another one.
Here.
Salud.
Salud.
Salud, salud, salud.
I love the temperature, right? Nice and cold.
You've had this, right?
It's like a...
No?
Yeah. You don't
It has a
even
much
taste
more
alcohol.
like a milk chocolatey taste. That one.
This is like, I would say like a nice
Creamier.
milky chocolate.
Yeah, milky chocolate, creamier.
So you want to start with the nibs on one?
For sure. And these are like 85%?
Yeah.
Something like that?
So you just made this one.
Just made it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Breakfast of champions.
100%.
85%.
I'm in awe with this. I love the chocolate nibs. With that nuttiness to it. It's smooth enough for me. Wow. And right next to the chocolate factory, we have tamales. So this stand is right on the street. A lot of truck drivers stop here to get amazing tamales. All right.
Yeah, this place is pretty famous for their tamales, so they often sell out, which is why we always reserve ours at.
Fantastic.
It's very similar to the Mexicano tamal, no?
Well, in that this one is, they put the waja and they don't put corn husk. And also we do our tamales bone in. So we have inside here a whole chicken wing.
Me, this is very similar to the yaca in Venezuela. I grew up with that. It's a little different, but always made with corn. Here you said they use this leaf, right? So
Yeah, this is called a waja leaf, and it grows wild in the rainforest. And a lot of tamales, people use tin foil now, but they'll still put a piece of the waja leaf inside because it actually adds flavor to the tamal.
Of course.
But if you see a really traditional production of a tamale, they don't use the tin foil at all. The entire tamale is wrapped in this leaf.
Yeah.
But here they produce so many tamales every day that they have trouble getting enough of the leaf, so they do use tin foil. But the important thing, of course, is the flavor of the tamale itself. So here you'll notice the orange on the inside. That is, again, the pure adnado or achiote paste that you also saw in the crab. That is in here to give that flavor.
Let's try this.
Gotta get that habanero in there too.
Love the chicken. It's crazy, the habanero. Smell it. Like, very potent. So I'm gonna go a little wild. Habanero right there. Always habanero. That's what they like here. Nice spice. Oh, it's hot. I love how it's like super dense. And it's almost spongy. And this is only $2.50, huh? $1.25.
Tamales are one of the cheapest but most delicious foods you can get in Belize. And it all starts very early in the morning. So by the time we come and tamales are ready, they've been working on these for hours and hours because you have to cook the corn, you have to get it milled, you have to cook the masa, then you have to cook the chicken, you have to assemble the tamales, you have to steam them, and then we can have one. So there's a lot of work behind every tamal, but despite that, they're still very affordable. It's one of the cheapest meals that you can get in Belize right here is a good tamal.
I love it. Super economical, nice, easy lunch. They also have salbutes, they have burritos, they have garnaches, but he came here for the tamales. So good, so fluffy. I personally love it with this. Some of that spice right on top. Picante. Guys, so that was the morning. Now we're gonna go back to my hotel, which is Naya Resort and Spa.